Hi everyone, and welcome to the Interlingo Freight Management Systems tutorial on loading a waybill to a manifest. Now, first thing we're going to want to do is we are going to open the on-floor report, the floor status report. And here the system will show us all the stock that we have in our warehouse. Now you'll see that the system has sorted the cargo according to our distribution, according to our routes that we're going to load the trucks in. So it's easy to see that, for example, trucks going to the central north or to the coast, on the right-hand side, you can see the amount of the weight that's going to go on those trucks and the amount of items that need to go on those trucks. So this simplifies planning, knowing how much weight you're going to put on what truck, and planning your routes. Now, next up, in the previous tutorial, we created a waybill bound for Sock of Wind. Now, in this tutorial, I quickly want to show you how you're going to be loading that waybill on a manifest for it to get to Sock of Wind. First thing you're going to want to do is find that waybill in your warehouse. So, for example, here we know that that waybill is going to Sock of Wind. So we can open this route here, and you'll see that that is the waybill that we captured earlier, for example, client. Now, if I want to load only that one waybill, I can simply select there. Or rather, I can simply select there. If I want to load all the waybills for Sock of Wind, in this case, there's only one. But if I want to load all of them bound for Sock of Wind, I can simply select either Sock of Wind or that specific route. And it will select all the waybills inside that route. Now, next up, you want to say print, and the system will then print out the pre-manifest, or let me just bring this up. There we go. So the system will print out the floor checklist, and this is what you will then give to your pickers to go pick the stock in your warehouse and then load it onto the truck. Once they've loaded that stock onto the truck, they will tick the picked mark here, and they will write any comments here in the comments section. And this you're going to be using to let your warehouse manager know about broken stock, missing items. Also, when you're picking more than one item, it's good to indicate the amount of items that you've picked here in this block here, so that the distribution manager knows if that all the stock has been picked, and that the cargo is on the truck ready to go. Okay, so next up, what will happen is they will load the truck with the picking slip and then tick off all the cargo that's been loaded. And then what will happen is the warehouse manager, or whoever captures the manifests, will go File, New Manifest. In this case, we're going to be using a transfer manifest. And he will simply enter that waybill number that we will get from that floor checklist here at the bottom. In that case, it's J025. Just check. J01254. J01254. So he'll be sitting with that manifest in front of him, and he'll just be reading in those waybill numbers. If you do have scanners, that's a lot simpler. You'll simply scan the barcodes of the waybills in front of you. Simply press Enter. Will be added to that manifest, and you'll notice that the system automatically picks up the origin and the destination from the waybill. Next thing to do now is to select the vehicle that's going to be driving that cargo. If you're using a courier service, you can select just here, and it will bring up those couriers vehicles for you. When you go to select vehicles, same thing works for the drivers. You can select the drivers there, or when you select a different courier, it will also bring up that courier's drivers for you if you've read that in. Co-driver and backup driver you can select. Edit vehicles, and you can select the vehicle that's going to be driving that cargo. You can select more than one. You can select the horse and the trailer, so the system knows how to allocate expenditures later on when we get to dashboards. It's very important to enter the correct vehicle details there. Let's just quickly select the driver here and a co-driver. There we go. You can leave document number blank. The system will create a document number by itself. Otherwise, if you have specific a number sequence your company wants to keep to, you can enter that number there. For example, let's enter something here, the manifest number, and let's just make it 215. And then, as simple as that, you can simply select verify, and you'll see that the transfer manifest status has now changed to verify, and you won't be able to add any more waybills after this point. So be very sure that you load the correct waybills, and you load all of the waybills that has been loaded onto the truck. Don't try to load any ones that have not been properly loaded. If they haven't, your picker should indicate that on the floor checklist, and you should not load those onto the truck. Otherwise, your floor status report will become unreliable. You'll have stock on floor that is not, and you'll have stock in transit which is not. Okay, just one last thing I quickly want to show you. If we open up this waybill, you'll now see that the state of this waybill has now changed to inter-depot transfer. And if you are using the portal system, your clients can now easily see that their cargo is in transit. Okay, join me for the next video when we will be talking about receiving that waybill at the next in-stock movement. Thank you.